Hey guys, I'm all back again. Welcome to day 58 in the life of the Galaxy S23. If you're new here, I do daily coverages on the Galaxy S23 or whatever phone I'm currently using. And at the end of the week, I do a weekly summary, and when I'm finally done with the phone, I would do one last review. My goal behind this is to do in-depth coverages of the phone. A lot of the phone reviews out there, you're just gonna see a 1 or 2 weeks phone review, maybe a month, and then that is pretty much it. But every day changes a little bit. Everyone phone usage is different. People have different mileage. Some people may spend 8 or 9 hours a day watching YouTube, so they're gonna have 8 or 9 hours of screen on time. Other people use their phone sporadically. Some people use their camera more. So I try to switch off every day a little bit differently, and I try to cover a different topic every day as well. These Samsung phones are full of features, and they have so many things hidden in them that you can't really cover in a 10-minute video. So that's why I'm doing a bunch of these videos, cover different topics. Hopefully they'll be beneficial to you guys. Today I'm going to talk about how to protect your battery life in the long run. Everyone is always talking about fast charging. People are on the go all the time. Everyone loves fast charging, 25 watt, 45 watt, 100 watt. But you know, at the end of the day, all these fast charging will kill your battery faster. So if you don't have to, or if you're sleeping overnight, there's really no need to have the phone fast charge. If you have 8 hours to spare and you have it plugged in overnight, you can actually go into the settings and turn off your fast charging. Especially if it's at night, you're not in a hurry to go anywhere, you're just sleeping, just let it charge normally, and it'll be done. When you wake up in the morning, you can use it. And another way you can protect your battery in the long run is to, ironically, not charge it up to 100%. And Samsung have it hidden in the settings, and you can actually go in and toggle it off. So what you do is just go in your setting, hit search. I believe you can just search by fast charging, or just type in fast and then you might see it. And once you go in, scroll all the way to the bottom, they have this option here. You can just tick it off, and this will stop the charging at 85%. So your phone's never gonna hit 100%. I don't know the reason or the science behind it, but I guess from 0 to 85 it is fine. But just to push it all the way to the 100% mark will degrade the battery further. So you do plan to keep these phones for 5 years, because that's how long Samsung promised to update the phone for. Might be a good idea to turn that off and keep it charging only up to 85%. Hope you guys found that tip to be helpful. I try to do different topics every day just to switch it up. I know if I cram like 10 different topics in one video, it can get overwhelming. Me personally, I like to focus on one thing at a time. People give me like 20 to 30 tips at once. I might remember 1 or 2, but I thought this one was interesting. Okay, so let's jump into day 58 in the life of Galaxy S23. Saturday morning for me, woke up at about 8 a.m., had some breakfast, got some baguette with blurry spam, eggs, and cucumber. At this point, you're gonna get what you're gonna get with the Galaxy S23 camera, so just be used to that. And I posted my 8 weeks review yesterday. Seems like it did get a lot of interest. I know people are always questioning my screen on time and my overall battery life, why it's so low. It varies day to day, so that's why I do post these daily videos. Every day is different. People use their phone differently, people charge their phone differently. So a lot of things impact screen on time and overall battery life. Even though there's a big improvement with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 this year, it is not life-changing by any means. The biggest change you really see is just improvement in standby time. When I had the Galaxy S22 last year, even if I had it in my pocket, barely even use it, it only lasts about 9 hours. But with this phone, I'm getting 12 to 13 hours, so easily 30-40% bump there, which I'm okay with for a work day. If you do a 9 to 5 shift, it will last you to nighttime, so that's okay. You don't use your phone a lot, it's in your pocket, obviously it's gonna last you longer. Then in the morning I head over to Dunkin' Donuts. In general, I don't really like Dunkin' Donuts, feel like it's pretty diluted coffee, but I do enjoy the butter pecan flavor, and they did bring that back permanently, so decided to go grab a cup. Then I made my way over to the mall, just doing some shopping. Then I stopped by this plaza, saw a nice little lake, so recorded a video. Enemies are going in. Why are we yelling? Then I used the single take mode on the Galaxy S23, which let me record a 10-second clip. Sometimes you don't know what to record, you don't feel like standing there for 10 to 15 minutes. I find that single take is pretty useful. And then I played around with the camera option. You got the wide angle camera, the 1x, 3x. These are the 3 best camera options that you're gonna have because you're using the main lens. And in theory, you can zoom in deeper at 10x and 30x, but at that point, you're just gonna get some blurry digital zoom. So I would not recommend using those. Swan is coming back. Currently recording in 3x. I think he got tired of all those ugly birds yelling earlier. He chased them down, they flew away, and now he's just swimming along, enjoying his day without a care in the world. Must be nice. Here it is at 12x, back it up 10x, and then 3x. You get much better quality videos that way using the main telephoto camera. And as I'm driving around, I'm using my phone as a GPS. Got it on my phone mount right here. My car is 10 to 12 years old, so no Android Auto. Hopefully I'll be getting a new car in a few months and then wouldn't need these phone mount anymore. Then I went to grab some blurry rosemary fries at the Clover Food Lab. I remember this place when it was just a food truck when I was back in college. It cost about $5 to $10. Nowadays they blew up, have several locations, so shout outs to them. And these sandwiches and the meal now cost about $18 if you grab a sandwich and some fries. I'm not a fan of vegetarian food, but this place is delicious. Chick-free sandwich. Got another blurry photo for you guys shot on the Galaxy S23. And by midday, my phone was pretty much dead. 2 p.m. Found that I had to plug it in as I was driving, go to my destination a few times. And the biggest reason why my battery life was so bad today is I tried this new app called Honeygain. Read a random article about it. In theory, it allows you to share your internet data with other people, and then in the background they will give you money. So if you guys are interested in doing that, I can plug the link in the description below. You get a free $5 just for signing up. I figured to give it a try and see what the hype is all about, and honestly, you are making pennies each day, so I personally wouldn't do it, but if you want to, then you can. You cannot even cash out until you make $20. I know this is not the greatest sales pitch, so if you ever see this out there, people trying to promote it, I wouldn't go crazy over it. But I figured I'd give it a try anyways. It took up 7% of my batteries. Always running in the background because it's constantly pinging different cell system, or maybe, I don't know, whoever needs the data, they can share that. So however that technology worked, didn't really do a deep dive into that. So that's why today I only got about 7 hours of battery life, 2 hours and 46 minutes of screen on time. I did use my phone speaker to play music while I was walking around the house doing some chores and errands, so that definitely killed the battery more. So day 58, battery life isn't too impressive, and early in the morning I do use my phone to record YouTube videos too. So there's a 3.5% usage at the bottom, did some Pokemon Go. And moderate usage today. I think Honeygain was sucking up a lot of the battery. This wraps up day 58 in the life of the Galaxy S23. Let me know if you guys found this video to be helpful. Please check out my 8 weeks review if you haven't already. Like I mentioned earlier, every single week I do a weekly recap of how my phone is so far. You know, the phone's changing every day. They have to push out new updates every month. Little things break here and there. Apps break, software, they bring new features. They somehow mess up old features. So that's why I do these daily videos to cover any weird issues and how the phone will perform in the long run. Because when you first get the phone, you use it for a couple weeks, everything is fast, super efficient. But over time, software bogged down, weird things happen. So I do like to provide the long-term coverage. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the support as always. Remember to like and subscribe. Please leave a comment below, hit the like button, it helps the channel, and see you guys in the next video.